Mo was telling me she, and I know at this point Cuban wasn't lying because Mo was telling me the same thing. So Cuban would be like, "Well, Mo told me this," and I'm like, "How could she tell you that? Because she told me you said that." So Cuban was like, "No, she told me you said that. No, I did not tell Mo this shit." And I still, after that phone call, I told her, I said, I still think that maybe Mo is just a good person that's just caught up in some bullshit. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I need to talk to her directly. I need to confront her directly because now at this point, it's beyond me just wanting to separate from we are here for it. Now this is why I said I wish I had reached out to Cuban long ago. Like, I wish I had a one-on-one with Cuban because the whole time we were in this group, I didn't talk to Cuban. Everything I knew about Cuban, everything I thought Cuban said, everything I thought Cuban did, it directly came from Mo. And everything Cuban thought I said and everything Cuban thought I did, it came directly from Mo. Same thing with Lady Black Angel. Same exact thing with Lady Black Angel. When I finally talked to Lady Black Angel and I was like, "Well, did you do this and did you say that?" "No." "Well, that's what Mo said." And I believed Mo when she said it. So Lady Black Angel was like, "I don't even know," like, and she was telling me this and she was telling me that. And I'm like, "I didn't do this or that. I don't know why the fuck." Like, and because I was so occupied at that, because I was so preoccupied at that time, I was moving. I was also trying to figure out if I was going to be going back to Atlanta to film the fucking TV show. I didn't know what my schedule was going to be like. And I told Mo, I don't have time to be on TikTok like that. I don't have time to build these bonds and these connections with these people. If you say they're good people, I trust you. So when she brought Cuban in, I had no idea who the fuck Cuban was. I trusted Mo. And everything she told me without those 6 months, and I never talked to Cuban to corroborate anything. I'm just believing everything that Mo said that Cuban said, everything that Mo said that Cuban did. So then when I talk to Cuban and I'm listening to Cuban and the same shit Mo said to me is the same shit she said to her, how the fuck can she tell you I said that or I did that when she told me you did? That's the conversation that me and Cuban had. Cuban and I realized that we have been told the same thing by one person, Mo. So when I talked to Cuban, when I talked to Mo, I even told Mo, I said, "Well, this is confusing to me because you say one thing and Cuban says another thing, and I don't trust neither one of y'all." I told Mo on that fucking conversation, I don't trust neither one of y'all. Not that I don't trust Cuban because I know she's a fucked up person, but I don't trust her because I don't know her. I don't trust her because I don't know her. But sitting here talking to you, I can pretty much figure out what you did say and what you didn't say based on how you're reacting to me confronting you about what you said or didn't say to Cuban. Why the fuck did you tell Cuban this? Why did you tell? Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't believe Mo. I don't believe that she didn't tell Cuban that shit. Because what people don't understand is when Cuban talked to me, there was no reason for Cuban to manipulate me. There was no reason for Cuban to bring up I Speak. I didn't mention I Speak. Nobody knew anything about what happened between me and I Speak. Nobody. So when I talked to Cuban, it wasn't like she brought up I Speak because she knew we had a history or because she knew what happened. She was just casually talking and she mentioned what I Speak did. And she was like, and I don't even want to get into that because that's a whole nother story. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, back up. What you mean? What you
Did
mean
she
what
ever
I
come
Speak
back?
did? Huh?
Did she ever come back?
Yeah, she did.
Did
She
she
did.
ever come back and um
And tell me what he
what
did.
you had said?
Absolutely. Absolutely. She told me what I Speak did before I ever told
Did
her what
she
I Speak did to me.
ever,
Huh?
but did she come on your live? Did she come on your live and do it like you had said she wanted to do or needed to do?
No. I never
Did
asked
she
Cuban
ever
to
come
tell her
out
story.
publicly?
I never asked Cuban to come out publicly. I never did. Because Cuban made it known from jump she did not want to share her story. She made it known, completely known from jump. I do not want to take my story to TikTok. I do not want to take this to TikTok at all. I do not want to talk about this at all.
She
I
wrote a
can handle
book.
it. Her exact words was, I can handle it. If you want to tell your truth, I stand behind you, but I don't want to tell mine. So I was like, I can't make you do that.
Wrote a book. She wrote a book. She wrote a book. She wrote a book.
I mean, I know that, but I'm not judgmental
She
like
wrote
that.
a book.
I'm not judgmental like that. Like, everybody don't like
I'm
to talk
not
about
saying
everything. No, I'm not saying that you're saying it. I'm
but
just saying the
everything is
reason
in the
I
book.
reacted to it that way was because, for one, I ain't never read Cuban book.
Right.
I ain't never read her book.
Because you can't make a victim tell a story.
So I was just giving her the benefit of the doubt. If she don't want to talk about her story, who am I to make her talk about her fucking story? She didn't even have to
I
share it
got
with
you.
me. She didn't even have to share it with me. So I was like, huh?
Right, right. No, you're right. You're right. You can't make a victim. You're right. You cannot make a victim tell their story.
Yeah. So
You're absolutely right. You are correct.
my thing was, when she said she didn't want to share her story, I was like, I'm fine with that, but I'm sharing mine. Because like I told him, there is no way for me to talk about what Mo did without telling what you did. Because that shit coincides. There would be no, if that never had to happen, me and Mo would probably still be friends. Because I never would have relived Vegas. I never would have rethunk Vegas. I had forgiven her for that. So I never would have rethought about Vegas if that shit with I Speak had not happened. Had not been so gung-ho about fucking I Speak that night that she was willing to throw me under the bus to do it, none of this would even be happening. We would probably, even if we weren't friends, I still would have been cordial with her. I still probably would have supported her because I
Right.
would have never felt like she was a predator. But that night is what solidified it for me. How she
Right.
reacted that night is what made everything in Vegas come back to fucking surface. Now I know I'm not tripping. Now I know that what you did was way too fucking far. And you meant to do it because you just
Right.
took off my fucking seatbelt when I begged you not to. Begged you not to. I didn't just say, Mo, don't take off. I looked, please,
Right.
Mo, please do not take off my fucking seatbelt. I don't want to hug him.
Right.
Now, if a woman tells me
And you
that,
got the right
if
to
a
set
woman
those
tells me
parameters.
that, I'm not like, first of all, I'm not even about to take off your seatbelt any fucking way. But if you look at me dead in my eyes like that, I'm going to automatically know something ain't right. Something ain't right because I was just like I was cordial with this nigga all night long. I hugged him when I got there. I gave that man a hug when I got there, and she knew that I didn't like him from jump. But because of her, I was willing to give I Speak a chance. Okay, I'll meet him. I see, I talk to him. From what I see on TikTok, I don't like him. But I'll give him that chance because you like him, because you trust him. I'm trying to, like, what's
Right.
funny?
Right. No, you're right.
No, I'm trying to figure out what is funny. That's throwing me off.
Marty's. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you
it's
hear me,
like
please?
the audio is a little
Are
delayed. I
you
don't know. It
able to
might
hear
be
me?
me.
No, I'm laughing at Marty's. Every time you say a point, he hitting the like button, so it's coming up. I'm something in my comments. Pull my finger sitting here. She can see it. You
Right.
can see it. Can't you pull my finger? Cause she on my side.
Hey, you guys.
But he's sending mad likes. He's sending mad likes while you talking.
But yeah, I know
Because
everybody.
you
I
know what?
know they want to make
That's
this about Cuban, but for me, it ain't about Cuban. It's about Cuban for them
one
because
of
they're obsessed with Cuban, but it ain't about Cuban for me. I could give a fuck less about Cuban. I don't care.
I wasn't laughing. You can hear me. You can hear me, but it's a delay.
Yeah,
You can hear me, but it's a delay.
yeah.
I was laughing at somebody sending likes. Okay, so don't think I was laughing at your story. I was laughing. I was looking down while I was doing it.
Okay. Is she froze?
Okay, am I still
Oh,
staggered?
yeah. I
No,
know for
no,
me
I'm just
you are.
sitting here.
For me, oh, I don't know. It could be
Am
it could be mine. My signal sucks in the back of the house, and so does the fucking Wi-Fi. So, um, MJ. So I don't know if it's
okay.
my
All
shit
right.
that's
Yeah, no,
making it
I can
wag
hear
or
and
what.
see. Yeah, it's on your. I mean, I can hear and see you in real time. I can hear and see you in
Right.
real time. So I'm listening to everything you're saying.
I mean, I think I've said, like I
Okay.
said, it's for me. It ain't about Cuban, so I don't know why I do know why they keep trying to make it about Cuban, because in some odd way, both of them are fucking obsessed with Cuban, and that doesn't mean that it's not like a good obsession like they want to be her, but a obsession like they want to destroy this woman. And I mean, I don't like her either, but I don't like Mo either, and I've never wanted to destroy Mo. I've never wanted to destroy her. So to have this type of obsession with this woman because you want to destroy her, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. That is exactly what it is. Y'all have locked a target on this woman and you want to, just like I told Cuban them, I'm not finna help you fucking witch hunt Mo. And she the one hurting me. I'm her victim, and I'm not about to help you fucking
Mhm.
bully her. I'm not about to help you make this about your witch hunt for her, your revenge against her. I'm not about to participate in that
Right.
shit. I'm not about to do it. When they went after No Cry Zone, when they went after C Key,
Right.
I'm not about to do that with y'all. The whole reason I made the video that I made about the bullying, that's because I'm sitting here watching y'all activists say that y'all support a victim, but your main goal is to go out here and witch hunt Mo. That ain't about me. That's about the obsession you got with Mo, and this is about the obsession Mo has with you and Alicia has with you. These are fucking obsessed ass people. And if you ask me, it's people that know that they are fucked up individuals. And because now one of them wants to hold themselves accountable, they are obsessed with holding each other accountable, trying to out each other, trying to put, one up one another. That's what this is about. For me, that's how I see it. All of them are fucked up individuals, and they're trying to prove the other one to be a fucked up individual when they all doing the same goddamn thing. And I'm not about to participate in that. Like, Alicia had me pissed earlier, and like I said, if we was in real life, I would have slapped Alicia a long fucking time ago. Like, I know my anger, I know who I am, and whether I would have got my ass whooped or I would have whooped her ass, I would have fucking swung that first swing. But I don't hold no grudges against this woman. I'm not about to hold no grudges against a black woman. And like, I don't even have no grudges against Mo. I just know not to fuck with you no more. I know you ain't shit. I know you're a fucking predator. I don't hold a grudge against you though. Not to the point where I want to go out here and obsess over you and try to fuck up your life. You gonna do that on your own. That behavior that you have, you gonna do that on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need my help. Because if you treated me like that and I was truly your fucking friend, if you've done to your kids what I saw you do to your kids, your karma is coming. You gonna get that shit back. You don't need it from me. And I don't need to obsess over it because it's gonna happen at some point.
I understand. And I don't want you to be continually upset. So I will not bring this back to you again because in due time, you'll make whatever decision you need to make so that you can heal and move on. I just hate because I know you got this ideal that you want to start this your program with the youth in the cities. And I know that they have the organization skills and the fundraising ideals, but maybe that's just wishful thinking if you can't bring nobody into something you're trying to do that you can't trust.
Right.
So I mean, they have to reach out. Mo is going to have to reach out to you, and she's going to have to give you something tangible that you can hold on to, that she'll never do that again. Because if you had been a Caucasian woman, you put her in jail. You'd went to the police. I have no doubt in my mind. But I know you're not going to do that because you don't go to the police.
Exactly.
Alicia understood that video came across wrong. Alicia understood that video came across wrong, and she know that's poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. And she reason why I want her to tell you. I don't want to tell you. I want her to tell you why she did that. And in a different kind of way, she was trying to force the hand for this conversation to occur so that y'all could have this conversation.
I don't get that though, because she got my
In a
phone
weird
number.
kind of way. But I want her to
Alicia got
explain.
my phone number. She could have called me.
She said she's going.
She could have.
She said she is going to call you.
Okay.
She said she's going to
She
call you.
definitely could have called me.
It's emotions. Put My Finger said her own kids called her out and said she was a gambler. Yeah, I heard that story too, but it's emotions. See, once we take the emotions out of this and we can look at it with no emotions, then I can see how this could be cataclysmic for everybody that's involved. But at the end of the day, I can't do anything but say, believe the victims the first time they say what they have to say, and that's it. And that's on period. And you don't ever have to relive this, talk about this. I'm humbled that you took the time to even address this with me. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. You know what I'm saying? That you took the time to address this with me. And if ever in your heart, you can find that conversation or those conversations can occur and it don't make you upset, then that's all I could ever hope for. Because we believe the victims the first time. And y'all can, people on your side can, because I know who in mine, people on your side can record that and take that back. We believe the victims the first time the victims say something. And I told Alicia about the utterance. When somebody utters something, that's when it's the moment to surround that person with love and surround that Black woman with protection. Because it's so hard for Black women to come out and say, this happened to me. And I'm feeling very vulnerable. So I am going to open up to you about what happened to me. And if we smite that Black woman, then she may never open up again. Or that Black child may never open up again about that issue. So that's why I stand on it. I still support you and I still love you.
That's why I said I have to do this.